What is a physical flaw that you don't mind in the opposite sex? If she has snakes for hair, then just one look from her will make me hard AF. /unexpected Medusa. Petrified wood is such a glam look. Stretch marks seem to bother a lot of girls. I couldn't care less. You're a tiger now. Had a boyfriend who told me he liked the way they felt, the texture. We went on to have lots of non-embarrassed sex, so good on him. Lightning tats. If I click with someone, they become more and more attractive to me. Something that would put me off from a person I don't get along with becomes endearing in a person I like. TBH, I like the saying of the person you love is the most beautiful person in the world, and I see this as pretty true. Great answer. Crooked or imperfect teeth, scars, stretch marks, other various skin marks, random bulges, moles, body hair, any physical deformities or weird body parts, etc. Really, physical flaws aren't that much of a problem for me as long as we vibe. I have been with all kinds of people and I'm not bothered by much. I agree, but there was one that was too much for me. I dated a girl that had a big black mole next to her lip. It had a huge clump of long hair. Every time I kissed her I got mole hair in my mouth. It was seriously off-putting. Seconding imperfect teeth. There's just something real about them, as silly as that sounds. Saggy boobs. Tits sag. That's how gravity works. This'll help a lot of people. Lifesaver, I am so self-conscious about them. A hook/Roman nose. I actually find them very attractive. Like, if it have to worry about eye injury while making out, then it's perfect. I see you like to live dangerously. Ooh, I actually like this too. And on men or women. I don't consider being a short guy a physical flaw, but it gets treated that way. I'm only a 5 feet 2 inches chick. I have zero interest in dating a guy who's over 6. I prefer them in the 5 feet 4 inches to 5 feet 10 inches range. I don't feel like straining my goddamn neck just to kiss my BF. You are saving lives out here, mom. Yes, this is it. I'm a 5 feet 0 inches girl and I love short kings lamau. My fav range is 5 feet 5 inches 5'9". No idea why people are so obsessed with guys being 6 feet 0 inches. That's always felt so absurd to me. Little tummy, or the obnoxious term dad bod. If only father figure caught on. Agreed. I do not give a shit if the guy has a 6-pack. Small penises. I promise you it's not that big of a deal. Besides, huge dicks can hurt. This answer will make a lot of guys happy, lol. Just need someone to comment that they don't mind short height and we can wrap this thread up. Yes. I prefer smaller penises actually. My ex had a larger penis. Every time we had sex it hurt me to the point that we just couldn't do it. Small breasts. I don't think they're a flaw, but plenty of women do. I think small breasts are sexy. Being able to completely cover them with my hands makes me feel big. My wife is always lamenting about how hers are too small, but I can't get enough of them. As the saying goes, a man's favorite kind of breasts are always the ones he gets to touch. Stretch marks. Show me something natural like ass with some stretch marks. I've always been a twig, but even I have stretch marks, so they don't really mean anything. Big pussy lips. Sometimes I just wanna make out with the predator. I've wasted my entire morning on Reddit and this was the first major laugh I've had. Well played. Moles, birthmarks. No matter where they are. If you're cuddling naked, it's fun to trace the outlines of them with your fingertip. Straight female here. This is really funny to me. BC, my ex-GF did that to me once. I have hella moles. I keep a photo record of them so my dermatologist can compare, and I've had a precancerous cutout even though I'm only 19, and I totally hated it. Big nose. I don't know why, but a big nose looks so sexy. Amen. Shit, my nose is gigantic. I'm in. Acne scars are hot as hell. Edward James Olmos springs to mind. I remember a lady who used to work in a grocery store I frequented and I had to actively try not to look at her. She had a strong jaw and looked like an absolute warrior. Would have bought her a drink in a bar, but hitting on people in their workplace isn't cool. This comment gives me hope. I didn't even imagine a world where someone could find this attractive. Mine aren't super noticeable, but I thought people must consider them disfiguring. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I find them attractive as well, especially on women. There were a couple girls at my high school with them and they looked so adorable because of them. My wife is covered in scars from the mosquitoes growing up. I find it charming. As long as they are healthy, clean, and generally not addicted to drugs, I don't care. Also preferably below 50. Though I think I'd go for it at least once despite being young. I know you're trying to steal my kidneys. Not addict to drugs. Commit him out. A belly. Yeah, my girlfriend has a bit of one, she's had 2 kids. I really don't care, I think she's amazing. Uneven tits. Most women have them. I love a dad bod. It's so comfy to snuggle with a guy that has some cushion. Little beer bellies are sexy. Slightly fucked up teeth. Not like full-on meth mouth or anything, but like a few crooked, messed up teeth are super attractive in a girl. My girlfriend is incredibly self-conscious because her teeth are noticeably a bit crooked, but I just find it so fucking unbearably cute and I tell her how much I love her smile all the time. There's something natural about crooked teeth. I'm gonna say I'm cool with most of them. General rule is that one should just try and take care of themselves. One person's physical flaw is another person's favorite thing. Being self-conscious about something you can't control leads to depression. Depression leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to the dark side. That being said, if it is something you don't like and you can do something about it but you choose not to yet still complain, that's also unattractive. Did you ever hear the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I'll start. I don't mind crooked teeth, crooked nose, acne, oily skin, stretch marks and thin lips. You just described me perfectly. Wow. Baldness. Some people are hotter without hair. I was scrolling through looking for this because it's probably the thing I'm most self-conscious about. Oh man, I'm a sucker for a good Roman nose on a woman. I find them so sexy. I love hairy guys. Super thick eyebrows and hairy forearms are so hot. Bags under their eyes. I have big ones so clearly I want to fuck myself. I can be very much okay with little titties. Perhaps this is not a good answer because it is not even a flaw. Edit. Forgot to mention I was very attracted to this one-legged girl. Thank you for your edit. Small tits. It's not a flaw, it's perfection. This is honestly one of the least things guys care about. We love breasts of all shapes and sizes. Big nipples. This post made me realize that for every jar there's a lid. Horns and talents. Hey. Honestly, after you go past your horny teen phase and had sex once, you will realize that what you see in porn and on your fantasy is nowhere near real sex, and will be much more receptive to flaws, especially when you have some of them and also want other people to accept it. Smaller than average penis. Swear it's just fine, people don't care as much as you think and big ones are kinda gross. Speak for yourself, Rob. Overbite. Doesn't everyone have an overbite to some extent? Would people pay attention to how far/close the teeth are to each other? I just realized today that I have an overbite due to this comment. Nobody really can notice/care about overbites. Glasses are hot. This. One of my favorite things about my BF is his glasses. I just find them so attractive. Be careful not to get burns, especially when they come out the microwave. It's kinda weird but like a knocked out tooth, but with otherwise nice teeth, or big canine, not sure if that's what they are actually, back teeth. I'd why. You must love hockey players. Oh yay, big canines are hot as hell. Small penises. I could literally care less. If he's afraid he won't pleasure me, he has fingers and a mouth for a reason. Would be hard to do it with that username. I prefer average penis. I don't care for bigger sizes. Till average penises are a flaw. I find a lisp to be very endearing and adorable. I guess it's cheating because I don't know anyone who would consider it a flaw, but it's technically an abnormality, so I guess it counts. Heterochromia. Hot as fuck. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.